your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in a safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Second and a yard.
Second and a yard. Left side here, caught by Addison. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, we'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Through the middle and in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ty Felton here to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second down carry for Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They snap it to McCarthy. He's going to try another deep one here. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. First down from the 42. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like that.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
McCarthy throwing here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now it's McCarthy. By the pylon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it, and that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Report.
On 1st down, Jackson chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jackson now on 3rd. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Flush down out to his left. No place to go. Ravens take him down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Now McCarthy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Ravens 14, Vikings 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Price. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
McCarthy looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Puts everything he has under this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
4th and forever coming up. He'll throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Brought in left side by Jones. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawks, 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Reichert connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Try to lateral, that's a live football. And they steal it back on the return. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Roquan Smith with the pick. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They pull out the reverse. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So first down from the 41. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. He's back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And again, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
He turned it.
Setting up to pass. Drop this one down for Henry. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
At the 8-yard line.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Back to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Escapes out to the left. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more more space to the 4.
That keeps the score. Ravens 20, Vikings 19. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player. And you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after them early.
Hey, give me radar.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford. And this one too low.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That is
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Now McCarthy. Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
And now the yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Throwing is McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Here's McCarthy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 37 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for LA. 62 yards.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and they pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's go now. 18 card.
Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Quickly to Addison here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
An inside give to Jones. And some space here.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. McCarthy operating from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They throw it out right complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Double right.
Here's Stafford. This is Smith with a ground. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Adams, the man in motion left. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
You are so bad at this game.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Bro, you're so bad.
Defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Pick a play so you can get intercepted.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming.
Oh my God, I'm rushing 3, bro.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. McCarthy. A check down here to Jones. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
He's good, man. He's both all time. Yeah, gifted you a touchdown.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
We got 7 points. What a ball.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's get an interception and call it a game. Playoff would be more fun than playing this guy. This guy stinks.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
He's pooping this game.
I'm wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come back a little bit more charged because they get some points here. Next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
They wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be second down.
After he gets an interception, he can quit.
Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Well, you just don't know how to block the middle. Good job. You are bad at this game.
7 to bring up 4th.
I'm trying to explain it to you. You are not good at this game. This is not hard to stop. It's not open, bro.
To Stafford. And we'll get this time to around the 47-yard line. A curious decision to go for it. Pays off with 1st down.
Come on, baby. Just throw another pick.
First down, Rams.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Check it down, bro. There you go. There you go, guy. That's a good read.
Completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Wasting too much time, boy.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh, I said that.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this drive. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They should run this one, McCarty.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this
No, man, can't move like that. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is just embarrassing.
So now
man.
Stafford and the Rams after the sack.
Please.
Well, they're staring up at
Please.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he checks this one down to Williams. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Number 20. 10.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Bro, check it down on 4th and 19. Just quit.
And this 10-play drive winds up
4th and 19. Let me get a 7-yard check down.
Their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated moves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they looked at repeat that
21 this guy real quick, man.
after giving up 6 the
He's
last time
cool.
on the field.
Cool.
In a lot of ways because
Mr. Johnson, 69. Cool.
game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mid-blitz up, man.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he's still just playing perfectly? Well, cook that shit. Here, girl. Watch this.
Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Yes. Oh, nice.
He's got it. And he will have the
Come on,
first
man. Switch it
down.
up.
And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, my goodness. This guy stinks.
This all the way down inside the 35.
This guy is horrendous. I've never seen anybody play with the Rams this bad.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Please don't press him, bro. Do not press him. It's not going to end well. Oh, my God. He kicked him off the line.
The receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
He lets
this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That's where you're counting on a receiver's size
lock in
being an
the
advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Oh, he's trying to guard JJ by himself. All right, man, let's see what you got out there, man.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, my
And the throw incomplete.
Oh,
Not
dude.
quite sure how to judge
Not
that
getting
one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
I wish people were better at this game. Really do.
50-50.
He's not open, bro. It's a pick.
Play action. Stafford. Pass complete there in the cooler. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Run up the wall. Get into the Hall of Fame.
Timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. It's caught there by Adams. And he's
trying so hard to score. He
the
wants to score so bad.
Stafford going to change it up here.
Yeah, he's still doing finals. This game is hilarious.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That's why. Oh my God, that's so cool, bro.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Back to practice mode or something. They can make the franchise. Yeah, see you later, pal. See you later, pal. See you later, pal. See ya. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend, pal. See you later. See you later. Say see you later, pal. Say see you later, pal.